Hey everyone, Bernard here on behalf of MovieGameNostalgia.com. The sun's out today, very nice. Hope you're all very, very well, and thanks for joining me. Just a quickie today on a new Netflix drama series. It's the poster I think Netflix have been using to promote the drama, The Stranger. So we've got The Stranger. It's 8 episodes. It's been now available on Netflix. There's no retail date as yet for a retail purchase. It's a 15 certificate, classed as a mystery thriller. It's based on Harlan Cobben's novel set in New Jersey, actually. So this has been, that was 2015. This has now been transformed to in and around Manchester. If you know Manchester, obviously a lot of scenes familiar to me, living in Manchester, being a Manchester lad myself. So it's set in and around Manchester and Greater Manchester. And it follows Adam Price, who seems to be living the perfect life. 2 great sons, a watertight marriage, until a stranger approaches him at a bar and reveals a shocking secret from Price's wife, Karine. Filming began on this in March 2019, taking place in Manchester, and also scenes were shot in Bury, Bolton, and in Stockport. Obviously, I lived around Stockport for a while as well, so a lot of familiar sites there as well. Series 1, episode 5, so there's 8 episodes, was actually written by Cobben's daughter, Harlan Cobben's daughter, Charlotte Cobben. So Cobben or Corbin, Cobben, I think it's pronounced. Well, is it any good? The review aggregator Rotten Tomatoes, one of the reported an 89% approval rating for the whole miniseries, but only give it an average rating of 6.25 out of 10. So it doesn't really fall in line with the overall approval rating. That was just based on a small total of 9 reviews, so not many reviews to go off. The Internet Movie Database rating for the episodes, so as I say, we've got 8. They range anywhere between 7.7 to 8.7 out of 10. So it's quite consistent with its level of ratings. And overall, Internet Movie Database are giving it 7.6 out of 10. One of the users, Joe Public, like you and me, Movie Queen, rated it 7 out of 10 on the 2nd of February, so yesterday, which I'm doing this on the 3rd of February 2020. He went on to say, this was a decently paced thriller with a lot of different characters that play into the secrets. Everyone is hiding something. I really like the main actors, especially Richard Armitage and Siobhan Finneran. I didn't absolutely love the ending, but I did like certain aspects of it. I wish I could give this a 7.5 instead of just a 7. Binged it in 2 days. Loved that Netflix is giving us decent thrillers. So yeah, I watched this, and my good lady watched this as well. She quite enjoyed it. My little thoughts on it. Yeah, pretty much 8 interesting, dramatic episodes filled with twist plots and subplots. Enough characters to never get boring. Unfortunately, though many characters, it never gets confusing either to follow, which can happen when you throw a lot of characters at a drama. It doesn't over-egg the flashbacks, which is good, and the story goes along from one crisis and cliffhanger to another. Yeah, there's certainly a lot going on in the few days this is shot over. My only slight criticism, a couple of the younger actors, one of them particularly did annoy me a little bit, but most of the actors of this, mainly UK-based, there is some great chemistry between the actors, and quite a few shocks as well, actors leaving us a little bit earlier than you thought. And yeah, I said well done for Netflix. I thought this was a worthy addition to to their sort of drama thriller genre. I mean, I've given it a 7.5 out of 10 as well, which is similar to the Internet Movie Database. And I think what I find with this is that a lot of Netflix thrillers I'm watching now in miniseries, they're all these obviously not made in UK or America. There's a lot of dubbed versions coming out on Netflix, and although the series themselves might be okay, its actual dubbing isn't great. You haven't got the greatest actors doing it, so it does ruin it a little bit. And some of these things are probably better watching with subtitles, which a lot of people don't do. So it's nice to see a Netflix drama that's British based, and obviously has that feel to it. As I said, there's tons going on. There's lots going on from episode to episode. There's so many plot twists, etc. And you sort of think you know what's going on sometimes. And the things happen, you think, well, why has he done that? You know, and it's just it never stops. It sort of grabs you, and it really keeps going all the time. So there will be some people who don't like it. I've seen a couple of negative reviews on it, but I think The Strange, if you like the sort of Midsummer Murders with a bit of attitude, it's there's so many characters in Midsummer Murders. The only thing I don't like about things like Midsummer Murders is that there's too many characters sometimes, and I get lost with what's happening. But fortunately, with the Stranger Things, even though they do throw a lot of characters at you, it is very, very interesting over 8 episodes, and it is well acted and some great, as I said, in and around. I don't think the budget was fantastic, but obviously, if you're not familiar with Manchester and the UK and Stockport, etc., around there. Obviously, it's interesting to see from that point of view, but it's nice for me to look at. So there was an image. Obviously, there's also a very small scene in one of the episodes set in the Plaza in Stockport, and a very old-fashioned cinema complex. And if you love movies like me and love old movie theatres, and if you're in the US and you're looking at this, please. That is a place in Stockport near Manchester, which is a wonderful theatre to go. And they show a lot of old films as well as obviously do pantomimes, and they do obviously more modern films, but they do a lot of film noir and old films as well. So it's a great place to visit, and you can probably see that from the scene in the series. Anyway, overall, absolutely really good. The Stranger, a good series, a good drama. I believe the book's okay. Bit mixed reviews I've seen on the book, but as I say, it's all been transferred from New Jersey to sunny Manchester. Well, it is sunny today anyway. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Please push the old subscribe button, push the bell notifications. Thumbs up are always great. Thank you for joining me today. I always appreciate it. I'm on Twitter at nostalgia_movie, on Facebook at Burned and with links to moviegamenostalgia.com. Obviously, have a check on there if you ever get a chance for DVDs, posters, and board games. And I'll be back very soon with something else. And I can only thank you for joining me today for this little special on The Stranger, the Netflix miniseries. And as soon as we get a retail date, as soon as we get it when it's out to buy, I'll let you know on that as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. Whatever you're going to do the rest of your day, have a great one. Look after yourself, look after your friends, and more importantly, look after your family. And this is Bernardine saying goodbye, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.